Hi there. So today we will be discussing my lead code question. Uh, the number of the question is 268 and it is the missing number. So let's read the problem statement first. So we are given an array nums containing n distinct elements or numbers in the range 0 to n. Returns only number in the range that is missing from the array. So let's take this input. So what we can see, it is first of all it is fixed that the range always ranges from 0 to n. And what is n? N is the size of the array. So here, what is the size of the array? 3. So n will range from 0 to 3. So how many elements are there between 0 and 3? 0, 1, 2, 3. So what is missing among this input array? It is 2 obviously, so the output will be 2. Okay, it is not that hard question, it's very easy question to encounter. So how you will approach the problem first? So what fixed thing I have is the iteration that I will do always remain constant, and that will be from 0 to n. Okay, so what if I take a loop, a for loop, from where? From 0 to n. Okay, and say this for loop from 0 to n I took, and I sum up all the elements. Let me give you an example of that. Let me take the same array. Which array? This array. Let me take the example of this array. What I am saying is, first of all, I'll find the sum of the elements which are ranging from 0 to n. What do I mean by that? 0 to n in this case means 0 to 3. So what will be the sum of all these elements from 0 to 3? 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. How much it is? 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. Okay, we got 6. Now what I'll do? I'll add up all the elements in the array. So what is the sum of the elements in the array? 4, right? Now, what if I subtract this 6 with this 4? What will I get? 2. Isn't that the answer? Did I get the answer? So this is very optimal approach of this question. One thing you can do, what brute force approach may come into your mind, is that first of all we will sort the array. After sorting, what I will get? 0, 1 and 3. And what I'll do, I will compare the, what I'll compare? I will compare a loop from 0 to n. But I will compare like this. I will compare 0, 1. This is the brute force approach. What I told you just now is the optimal approach. I should be doing the opposite. I should be telling you the brute force approach first, but I told you the optimal approach first, no matter with that. So what I'll do, this is my main array, and I am comparing it with which array? The array of the ranges. Okay, so what I'll do, I will compare these elements. 0 to 0 found, 1 to 1 found, 2 to 3 not found, not same there. So what? So I'll figure out that the missing element is 2 only. But say that if all elements are found, say this is also 2, and 0 matches with 0, 1 matches with 1, 2 matches with 2. Now what to match 3 with? So at that case we will add a condition that if every element is matched, then it will come out of the loop for sure, and at that time we will return this element. Understood this logic? So this is very brute force approach. We will be coding with this optimal approach. So now let's go to a coding window for this code. So here we are at our coding window. Now we will code for the question. So first of all, let me find the sum of the range from 0 to n. for that I'll start from 0. You can also start from 1 or you can start from 0 as well, there's no problem. To the nums dot size, that is the size of the array nums. What I'll do, sum equals sum plus I. Why I? Because it is the sum of the range. Next we have int array sum. I'll be initializing it with 0, and for I int I is equal to 0 to I less than nums dot size I plus plus, and array sum equals array sum plus arr I. Sorry, not arr. I am very obsessed with this arr term. So now what will I be returning? I will be returning the sum of the ranges minus arr sum. Okay, looks fine. Let's run it. Okay, accepted. Now let's submit it. Okay, so it has been submitted. So this was all about the question. Thank you for watching.